So my son Nigel, aged maybe 12 or 13, I can't remember how old he was. And he desperately wanted to have a white mouse as a pet. And Colin and I said no, and no, and he pestered and pestered, and eventually I gave in. And I said, okay, you may have one male white mouse. That's it. So he goes off and he comes home with 2 white mice, one of which was a female. So within what seems like, looking back, a week or two, we had 5,671 white mice running around our basement. Because, obviously, the mice do proliferate. How to get rid of them? Well, there was a mass poisoning which was suggested, but that would be very upset because the 2 white mice who started this nonsense had been named. They're Abner and Gladys. And we couldn't get rid of these multitude of white mice that were running around our basement because that might mean getting rid of Abner and Gladys, and they were important. You couldn't get rid of them. So we had a lot of white mice. We had to get rid of them. So we concocted the story that the mice would be far happier running around in the field opposite than they would be in our basement. The basement wasn't a good place for a white mouse. They could be. And bless his heart, our Nigel thought that was quite a tolerable idea. So the white mice were moved from the basement in various containers, and over a period of a morning or an afternoon were moved to the field opposite us, where they scampered around with great joy until they were picked off by predators and, sort of disappeared. But we weren't part of that disappearance. They just found other places to live, presumably.